Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today we're talking about emotional regulation and hair growth. And actually, we're going to tie that into our faith. So, that is something that is truly going to enhance your hair growth in so many manners and ways. And let me show you. I am a health educator and as well an advanced natural hair consultant. I'm a self-love, self-care facilitator. So, trust me when I tell you this is proven. And it's something that you really should chime in and think on about. And wellness dimensions are key. So we have 7 different dimensions. That's our spiritual, emotional, financial, occupational, educational, physical, and last but not least, social. And our spiritual self, meaning our faith, is key to this process because that ties in so many facts and pieces. That is gaining a sense of community. That is as well building your relationship straight with your creator. And I do that source through Jesus Christ. So this isn't something where I'm telling you need to do this whoop what to get your hair growing, but it is something that you really should tie into different perspectives because it's really going to enhance your hair growth journey in so many manners and ways. So you may be noticing during your stressful times in life that it's a lot of everything going on, and this world is going to always be moving. The only constant in life is change, and the only thing that stays constant in that change is creator. It's proven. If you look in the word, he will never leave you nor forsake you. And with our hair growth, there may be different parts in life that just may get out of hand. I have stories for days on I can tell you about things going and getting out of hand, but I've always known that creator is going to have my back at all times. And in that process, sometimes you may lose out on the piece of having complete faith because you're noticing a lot of things are going out of whack. And that is a part of life that I think everyone goes through. The coolest part about this process is God, meaning Jesus, he loves us so much that we can start over and try again and be forgiven. And in a process, he said that our hair is a crown of glory. So your hair growth is glorifying the Lord in a sense because of the fact your life force energy is getting back with your one and creator. Your hair is protein, DNA, RNA, and it's created and made into the last bit of what needs to grow in the body. So I don't know if you noticed, but there is a book in the Bible, Samson and Delilah. Everybody knows, and if you don't, I'm gonna give you a snippet real quick. Samson was really powerful and his hair was the strength for him, and he was not to tell anyone. But Delilah was a woman that tried to ask multiple times. Basically, she nagged him into giving her the answer, and at that point when he gave it to her, she found the prison people to she cut his hair off, and his strength left him. And at the end, he actually killed all of them because God gave him one last little bit of strength for him to end their life because they turned on him. But he did not get to full out do all the completions of the things that he wanted to do in his life. And I come to say that because our hair growth, it can be brittle, it can be strong, it can be long, it can be vital, it can be fragile, it can be breaking, it can be split ends, it can be anything. But one thing I do know is when you have your reliance on your faith, that nothing can really get in your way. I don't care what's going on. Like, you have your peace of mind, you have everything. Peace of mind is a gift from the Lord, and it's the most precious thing. And there's other fruits of the Spirit: the joy, patience, kindness, love, long bearing. There's other fruits too: joy, hope, contentment, and nobody can take those things from you. And with that being said, when you're on your hair growth journey, it's amazing to be able to just sit in reverence of the Lord in any circumstance. Right now, I'm going to give you an example that I think is a little personal, but it is what it is. My hair, first off, is down here. and I have these braids in as a protective, but I'm going through a point in time right now where I'm transitioning in my career set. So my finances have not been on particularly the per se wanting to be order. Now, has that caused a little frustration? Yes, it has. But I am not about to stress it out where it's showing on my hair growth, because that means it's getting into my emotions and it's starting to wear me down. Now, I'm not going to say I didn't cry sometimes, but I still know that I'm going to be taken care of. And as I do the things that I'm led to and called to, Creator is going to take care of those things in between. That's taking a lot of reading the word. That's taking a lot of reprogramming my mindset. That means eating healthy foods in the process too. That's as well making sure I do a self-care routine on my hair growth, even with the times going on. That is a lot of gratitude, attitude in the process. That is a lot of praying, devotion. That is a lot of switching old habits to new. That is going to the gym, working out, and all of this. You're probably like, what's that got to do with your spiritual life? And that's everything, because God said our bodies are his living sacrifice, period. So when he says that, he means it, and you are his temple when you carry yourself according. Now, it's an amazing, beautiful journey, because I haven't always been on this exact route where I am. I mean, I've always wanted to do wellness, and I've gone through my own life circumstances of almost dying and going to afterlife death experiences that made me kind of never want to leave him. Like, he's never been on a line where I'm like, I don't believe in Jesus. Like, he's always been there for me. But I've had so many trials in life that sometimes my hair growth is affected. When I was going through hair school, I had a lot of other things happening. I did leave my job, so my finances were not in order as much. And I also had a lot of ill harm being thought towards me, meaning prayers against maybe. I'm not thinking on what they were doing, because it has nothing to do with me and my heart. But me and my heart knows that over time, while I was dealing with those circumstances, I did not take care of my hair as best, meaning I was using scissors that were chafing them up. I was not taking care of my needs as much, meaning my emotions. I did get that in order over time, though, by going and building into an emotional intelligence class, and then also re-diving back into my word. But I wasn't as well with a big community of people that I trust, because it was just so much busyness and hecticness, and my body kind of suffered from it. I had a lot of weight loss happening as well, and it was just a lot of other things that happened in the courses of that. With that being said, all that is spiritual, because God said the blessings of the Lord maketh rich, and he will add no sorrow. So when he doesn't add sorrow, that means he adds nothing but good things and blessings. And so although I did graduate, my blessings were rich. I did not have to pay for hair school. I did have to go through different times of removal and detachment in life, and that's a part of spiritual growth, like the pruning process. And just like that, I did go ahead, clip my ends one last time with the amazing scissors, and I put my hair to the side, and I covered myself with the word, and I kept moving forward. As those type of things happen and you start doing shifts in your hair growth journey, you'll start noticing sometimes that other things will want to come up to try and deter you back into the other ways that you were experiencing things. But you do not have to allow that, and that means diving into your word even more. That means having your relationship. You keep hearing me say relationship. I do go to church. Now I've started going back again this summer, but my relationship with Creator is one that is individual, just as yours is individual too. So I started making sure that I'm diving in at least online, listening to a word, building up a community of some type of sort in the world we're in now. It's always amazing to have interdependence on those around you, because we are not independent universes or beings. We are interdependent. Even if you go to a store and you have to get your things checked out, that's somebody else doing something for you. So we're always interdependent, no matter how much you think you have to take care of yourself alone. And with that being said, our spiritual life is gonna bring that faith to know that Creator's gonna take care of everything, and that truly helps in your wellness dimensions, because as your wellness dimensions get elevated, I'm telling you, your financial, your educational, your occupational, your relationships, your finances, your physical body, like over these past coming, as I've been doing more, I've gained my weight back. My skin is glowing more. My hair has grown even more tremendously and more thicker and luscious. It's just been a growth process overall, and that's why I always tell you, hair growth is not just by applying product on the scalp. It is a well-being interconnectedness of all things. Our hair gets its nutrients from the bloodstream, from the blood-brain barrier in our brain, and so those things are by your mind, that is by your brain, that is by your nervous system. It is your lymphatic system as well, with the mucous membrane. So building your immune system up against any harm, as well as getting the nutrients of good foods and beings and blessings inside your body, is really gonna be an overall spiritual development. Your body is your temple. God loves to live in it, and as you exude these different cool pieces and being, your body just flows and it just elevates, and you start seeing you get to do all your creative things too, and it just makes you really happy. And you see I'm smiling because it's real, man. And ladies, I said man because I like to say man sometimes. It's this expression like man. But yes, so I want you to embrace this journey and just take it as a loving light. And so one of the areas that I love to chime in is that my hair is not to be an adornment, because you are not becoming vain by honoring your hair growth. You're actually enlightening and bringing yourself into a space of peace with Creator and becoming one and learning the things that are best for you and your body. So it's really actually a journey of love, and it's not about just making your hair look cute. It's about the overall being and your love and mindset on yourself. And God said He will never leave you nor forsake you, and He gave His only begotten Son so that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And that's life here, because He said He brought heaven and earth. And so although we'll have like our eternal spaces and places to go and be in the heaven space, you are to enjoy your essence and presence on this earth as well. That is a part of it. It's not just the after. You don't have to be feeling all word. And I want you to know that I can assist you on this journey and process to get you started. I'm going to link for you to do a consultation with me to see if we are fit for you to get individualized wellness care. Again, I am a health educator. I'm a yoga meditation instructor. Yes, yoga meditation. I love me some Jesus, and we can talk about that too. And advanced natural hairstylist and a breath worker, soon to be certified. So I want you to know that you are worthy of all of those beautiful, beautiful things. And with that being said, I again am Tree from Tree Essentials. Don't forget to click to follow for more of this beautiful hair wellness information. And we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. And I want you to know we are growing our trees to restore, essentially. And yes, your tree is your hair. You are like a plant. So with that being said, You have a blessed, beautiful day and or night, whichever time that is meant for you, and you have a good one. I'll see you soon.